You know you're locked in. It's Cam the Man, Guido Papi, the BBE podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Available everywhere. We're talking YouTube, Rumble, and Patreon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good jazz. Yes, it is episode 9, and that is 9 for all my Dora Exploradores.
Can you say nueve?
Can you say 9, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we are here on episode 9. The audio only is available over on our Patreon. And don't worry, because we're going to have some bonus content coming very, very soon. I'm really excited to get that going. We're going to be talking about guests. We're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. If you have any suggestions for any kind of fun bonus content, don't be shy. Comment it on our YouTube videos or even on our Instagram, which is on at Guido Papi, at Cam the Man. Make sure you go give us a follow.
At Big Banter Energy.
Yeah, follow that one too. Follow the show page. We post a lot of our clips, things like that. And we're also busting out on TikTok lately, man. Our TikTok's been doing pretty good. So go join us over there. Go have some fun. I've noticed there's a lot of chatty Cathys over on TikTok, man. It's been kind of crazy.
I think it's about that time this time.
And to start off the show, I've got a quite chunky Banter Rewind. A wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. What? Yes, the Banter Rewind, where we go over past topics and give them a new light. Yes. Now, this first one, we're going to keep it short and sweet. We talked about this a few episodes ago. Paramount wins the bidding war for Warner Bros. With a $110 billion bid.
Damn.
Netflix has officially withdrawn their $82 billion bid. They're out. They tap out, baby. No more. They can't handle that BD energy from Paramount. They came out with the cash. Now,
Can't believe they won, bro.
I'm like I said, I don't know.
I don't want to have to use Paramount. I don't use Paramount.
Facts.
I might have to do it for the UFC, though.
They're making it more tantalizing. I mean, hey, they got South Park. They've got all kinds of good stuff. They got all the Nickelodeon stuff if you're feeling like a youthful child. You know, they've got so much good content. And now, as long as this goes through, because, you know, it's not 100% until the chickens cross the road, if you know what I'm saying. The government could easily be like, nah, twin. That would be kind of funny. They do all this negotiating, and then the government's like, nah, twin. Which they've done it before. So who knows what's going to happen. But if this goes through, Paramount is also going to own HBO, HBO Max, CNN, CBS, DC, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Paramount Plus, Nickelodeon, MTV, Showtime, and TNT.
That's a lot.
Now, I mean, obviously, the top one in terms of streaming, I think, is HBO. Because if they get HBO, I don't know if they're going to combine them or they're just going to keep them separate.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think it would be cool if they just combined them, just charge us one. That'd be pretty sweet. But we all know, you know, they're probably they're stretching us out for all they can.
They're definitely giving Netflix run for their money.
Well, I agree, and I think that's why Paramount was like, hey, we need to big dick this, because if Netflix gets this, we're going to be cookarooskied.
But I don't know. With as new as Paramount is for streaming,
yeah,
this is a fucking heavy hitter.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Lineup.
I'm like, that's a lot of cashola right there. And they just also bought a lot of, obviously they have South Park. They have a lot of other big titles that they had to spend a lot of money on. So I'm interested to see if this actually goes through. Again, this is very similar to when Netflix announced it. It could, you know, change. They could decline. They could...
they could just pull out and be like, I don't want to buy it.
Yeah, they could get outbid by some... I mean, I don't think Disney would be allowed to buy these guys.
I thought it was just between these two now because everyone else got outbid. But yeah, if someone would have to beat this bid to even be considered.
Elon Musk, you sliding through, baby? You gonna buy...
Damn, Elon buys Paramount.
That'd be crazy. I mean, he
Warner Brothers, sorry.
I don't know how much he paid for Twitter. I know it was in the billions. I don't know if it was this high, but it was quite a bit.
They don't like the things I say on Twitter.
They don't like the things I say on Twitter. Man, speaking of that, he's actually kind of making a revival right now. Let us know how you feel about the Ye revival. Me personally, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like there always should be a room for remorse and things like that. But in terms of the public eye, I'm surprised that, you know, people haven't been more against him coming back.
There's bigger shit going on, bro. Like I was going to say,
hey,
there's
facts.
A lot of shit going on in the world right now. And we're trying to stay away from that right now on the show.
Yes.
But everyone be safe.
Yes, be safe.
But, like, there's more stuff going on than Kanye and, you know, all these other little things going on.
Yeah, and like I said, there are, and that's why ultimately you guys come here. We like to keep it light for you because obviously there's the elephant in the room. We're not going to talk about it too much today because, you know, no one likes war. No one wants to talk about war. Obviously, it's going down, but, you know, that's why you come here. We're the great escape, guys. We're here to make you guys feel good.
We're proud Americans here, too, though.
Yee!
Repping USA.
Yes, and I mean, honestly, that's something that we have to do. Obviously, we live here. You know, in my opinion, if you're not repping where you live, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you should at least have some
for the patriotic.
A little bit. I'm not saying you need to be
Patriotism.
nationalist, because I think we were talking about that there's a big difference
between nationalist and patriot.
Yes. You know, you don't want to cross that line because it's super easy to do so. And, you know, especially with America, you know, we kind of have that big dick energy in terms of like,
we're a little ignorant.
We're a little ignorant, baby.
I know they're trying to change the stigma.
Yes. And especially now, I don't know if that stigma's going anywhere because, you know, homeboy is running down the world. But, you know, hey, to be an American right now does feel pretty good. I hate to say it, you
especially after the Olympics, bro.
Yeah. We actually were going to be talking about that later.
Yeah, we didn't cover the Olympics yet, so this is the episode for that.
Yeah, we're going to be talking all about that. Obviously, homegirl Alyssa, that was one of the stars of the show, and gold medals. We're going to go over all that good stuff. But let us know how you feel about Warner Bros. And Paramount coming together, making a big old baby.
Are you getting off Netflix? Do you have Netflix? Are you getting Paramount?
Yeah, see, me personally, I'm not subscribed to Netflix. I've always been lucky able to like watch what
I have
wanted.
Netflix. I enjoy it, but every so many months it gets kind of stale.
I agree. And that was my problem because they do charge kind of a lot unless you have like the shitty ad full plan, which I was like,
that's
nah.
what I have.
Which, I mean, certain like Hulu,
I've had Netflix since the day you were able to ship DVDs back in the day. Like, that's how you do it.
My boy was an OG back when you didn't have to worry about no ad. It'd be funny if they had ads on the DVDs too.
Oh,
It'd be
that'd
crazy.
be terrible.
Damn, and you wouldn't be able to skip those. Lock it down. But yes, let us know, guys. Me personally, right now, I'm just going to keep it, and I'm going to keep an eye on it. Because I've got Disney, I got Hulu, I got HBO, I got that Bundaroo. So I'm happy with that. So we'll see how it goes. I ain't gonna lie, I've been tantalized sometimes with Paramount Plus. I mean, number one, it pisses me off that I can't watch South Park on like Hulu. That does kind of piss me off.
Sometimes there's those really staple shows, a classic or a movie, and you're like, bro, I can't find it.
Yes.
Oh, I have noticed though, like old movies. Here's a hack: Tubi, the app. If you have a smart TV or something, look up Tubi. They have so many movies.
I will say Tubi is starting to big dick energy this stuff too. They
for the free shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of I think it was Nickelodeon. They got a lot of the licenses for Nickelodeon content. So Paramount's not too happy about that.
And they do have an option now where you can pay, and it's a little bit better.
Yes.
But for their free option, they offer a lot.
I will say, I mean, obviously, guys, there's obviously ads. You know, don't get it twisted. There's ads on free Tubi.
Always.
You know,
but ads on everything free.
Yeah, but I don't think they're like overly obnoxious. I've seen worse. They're very similar to like how Hulu runs their ads. It's almost just as like I would say Hulu's almost worse because they play like the same 3 ads on repeat and then they punch you in the face with it.
Buy my Hulu, bro. My Hulu thinks I'm African American. I'm gay.
Guido Papi.
And that I have diseases that are sexually transmitted. And I'm fat and I need Mangiano or GLP-1.
Mangiano.
There's so many things. I'm like, bro, Hulu, who are you talking to right now? I'll be yelling at it.
Hulu better get off my dick, boy.
Hulu, fuck off. Leave me alone.
Facts, man. But hey, at least over here in the USA, you know, we may not have everything, but our weather is, you know, is a little crazy sometimes, I will say. Recently, we've been experiencing a cold front, Guido Papi. Over here,
chilly
my
lately.
boy is bundled up right now, and luckily here in the FL, we don't really deal with too much of a mood swing when it comes to weather, where, you know, it gets maybe like 50, 40. Like, I will say this year, we got some like 20s and 30s, which shocked the state.
That was great. I love it. I'm here for it.
Facts. The only ones who aren't here for it are our poor plants. All our plants are dead. The grass is dead. But hey, anyone who's running sod or any kind of grass businesses, they're making some money right now, baby. But New York, they are currently dealing with the cleanup of one of the biggest blizzards they have ever seen. Up to 3 feet of snow. Yeah, a little blizzy for you glizzies out here, baby. The Glizzy City is, I'm pretty sure they're more or less thawed out now. But even now, I think it's still pretty cold up in New York City, guys.
Colder,
Shout out to you, man. I low-key would like to go to New York in maybe like a somewhat,
winter?
Yeah, in like a somewhat snowy day.
I'm down.
It would be kind of cool because I went when I did. It was hot. It was summer, so it was hot.
Yeah, New York in summer, I'm not.
I was like, how Spider-Man do this, man? It's too fact, you know what I'm saying? In the winter, I could get it because, you know, it keeps you warm.
Yep.
But in the summer in New York, it gets pretty hot. It's not so humid. I would say it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but if you think New York summer, you think of like movies where they have to like bust open the fire hydrant and all the kids are playing in there and everyone's dying of the heat.
That's that Harlem Shake, baby.
Yeah,
right there.
so like, that's what I think of. But most people don't think of that.
Facts. But yeah, this is pretty much, I think they said it was the top one. Oh yeah, right here. It was the one of the top 10 worst storms in 150 years.
Damn.
And for those who don't know, 3 feet of snow, I mean, your car is what, maybe like 3 or 4 feet tall? If I had to guess.
Let's say 4-ish, 5.
Yeah, so it's pretty much covering.
Car, like regular car.
And like I said, us as Floridians were spoiled in terms of not having to shovel snow or deal with anything like that. We've got homies up north. Comment down below if you guys have to deal with shoveling snow or anything like that. I'm so sorry.
Or pouring the salt on the snow.
Yes.
People do that too.
I'm pretty sure what does the snow do? It keeps ice from forming or something like that,
I mean,
right?
the salt? What does the salt
Or
do?
the salt, yeah, salt, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I always wondered why they did that until I looked into it. Because like I said, I've always been a Floridian myself.
They're just salting the ice. They're going to eat it like a margarita.
I mean, that is how you make ice cream, or at least the start. Fact.
Yeah, they're making ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to need a little bit of leche, but you do that, and you got yourself a good little... that's what I want to do. Make some homemade ice cream. Guys, let us know. Have you ever had a homemade ice cream, Guido Papi? Actually, like someone had the device and they made it, they churned it. It is kind of an orgasmic experience. I ain't gonna lie. It does depend on the ingredients. You don't want to use no fat-free bullshit milk or anything like that. But guys, if you're ever looking for like a fun date night with shorty, be like, hey baby, you want to churn
some ice cream?
You want to churn some cream with me, girl? Hey, that's what the kids are calling it. But yes, the ones who aren't gonna be churning any cream right now is fucking New York. If anything, they're trying to thaw out, trying to get warm.
I'd be in New York throwing snowballs or some shit.
Oh, speaking of that, there are some thugs on the loose, Guido Papi. There's some criminals out there, boy.
Thugs.
Sponsored. Well, I wouldn't say, okay, maybe I'm not going to say sponsored, but Sidetalk, let's just say encouraged.
Bing bong.
Now, this is the 3rd annual Sidetalk Snowball fight. For those who don't know, it's a pretty fun tradition that they do, and it's usually pretty lighthearted.
It's a big, giant meetup. Everyone pull up. Let's have a snowball fight. Have fun.
Yes, come up on our YouTube or our Rumble if you guys want to see. We're going to play a couple clips here, but I'm going to try to describe it along as well. I can't play any audio, but just check along with us. Now, these kids are getting a little rowdy.
It looks like fun, bro.
I will say it looks like fun. It takes place in New York's Central Park. They take over a large section of the whole area. And let's just say they go crazy. Now, for those who don't know, snowballs, if you've never really experienced a snowball, they come in a couple different forms, if I'm not mistaken. You can have like that fluffy, really light snow, or you can have some that is mixed in with kind of like harder ice or hail, which I believe is
like a clean one and a non-clean one.
Yes, which New York can get a mixture sometimes. It's either going to be dirty or it's going to be super chunky, super nasty. Now, the issue comes is that a lot of these people were packing in a lot of this chunkier, more hail-filled ice, and they were throwing it on objects, property, and people who they were not supposed to. Most importantly, the NY fucking PD. Now, me personally, I can see the city being like, oh, come on, guys. And Mondami is catching a lot of heat for this because he was like, guys, it was just a snowball fight. Y'all being pussy.
So he was against it.
He was... Well,
so he fucks with Sidetalk.
No, yeah, he fucks with Sidetalk. He was on Sidetalk's side, and then the police commission was like, thanks, Mayor, we appreciate that. Because apparently, allegedly, two officers had to go to the hospital because of ice.
You don't want to piss the police off if you're the mayor.
Well, and like I said, I want to give the police of New York their credit. They've been dealing with a lot of like these blizzards and snow disasters and things, which leaves them out there all probably for overtime.
For sure.
And I think
no one wants to work in a blizzard either, and they have to.
And New York, I think, already has kind of a shortage of officers. Like I said, let me know if you guys are up there. But it's a big-ass fucking city. I think they always probably need cops. And if you're getting pelted in the face with hail and snowballs, and like I said, I'm going to play more of this video. And I actually have a news segment, too. But these guys are being kind of aggressive. And they're full-grown adults. Like I said, there's like 20 to 30-year-old people.
Big-ass one.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You humping that boulder, boy. And like I said, to an extent, I think this is a lot of fun. But here, as you guys see on our YouTube, they start pelting the officers. They start pelting their cars. And allegedly, there were some damaged windshields, windows, things like that. And that's why the NYPD was called out in the first place. So that is where the whole controversy comes up. I actually have a news clip I want to play in terms of the arrests that may be made in this case.
The hour and a live look over New York City this morning, and an update new right now this morning from NYPD. They have just arrested a man involved in that massive so-called Snowball fight against officers.
So they already called Snowball fight.
Allegedly.
It is a snowball fight, buddy.
I will say I love media that they have to pretty much say, oh, it was allegedly a snowball fight. And what else? I mean, what else was it? You know what I mean? But so they already got one guy. I think I'm going to let this play out, but I think they're looking for at least 4 different people in terms of ones that maybe went over the line, maybe slapping a cop or grabbing his willy or something like that.
And during that big snowstorm in Washington Square Park, you're seeing that video play out behind me. Here's what NYPD is saying in a message on X this morning and a photo.
So the message says from NYPD News, this morning the NYPD arrested Guzmane Colombiale. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong. It kind of rhymes cool, though. That was a good-ass rhyme. 27 years old, for assaulting our officers earlier this week in Washington Square Park. He's been previously arrested for attempted battery in the transit system. He was trying to beat up a bitch on the train. So let's just say, and like I said, I get it. Like I said, side talk. It brings the community together, but let's just say not everyone in the community is an outstanding citizen.
Yeah, or welcomed.
And let's just say, I think some people took this advantage.
Well, like when you have a bunch of people link up to do anything, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people would just pull up because of the hype.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people here. We got to pull up. They might not even know what's going on.
Yes, in Side Talk, they have that power to get people to go and do stupid shit.
Yeah, hey, we got a mic and a camera. Some people are yelling.
Yes.
Oh, what is that? I'm going to yell too.
It's pretty crazy, bro. And like I said, I think it
Shout out to them for building that community. But also, like, yeah, I know how it could be bad.
Well, it's not, and I'm not blaming Side Talk, and nor should anybody, because it sucks because, you know.
The only way you'd blame them is if they were, like, telling people. They were like, yo, throw it at the cops.
And I hate because I feel like ultimately this could end up hurting their ability to do this event in the future.
And they're so rare nowadays.
Yes.
They don't post as much.
Exactly, and it sucks because now people have to take advantage, and we're already in a really heated time right now, so the cops were probably already like,
for sure,
bro, fuck with me, bro, try it. Because these cops, they were like pushing people down. Like, I'm surprised that no one got like tased or anything.
Like riot police didn't pull up.
No, low key, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think it was a riot, but like it was very out of hand.
You can classify it as one. It doesn't take much to classify shit as a riot.
Depending on what side of the aisle you're on, 100%.
Yeah.
This could have been easily like a riot.
Of their suspects, this is a 27-year-old arrested for assaulting officers earlier this week. They also say he previously was arrested less than 3 weeks ago for attempted robbery on one of the metro trains. Now, this entire time,
that's worse. I think that's worse, low-key.
Robbery or battery?
Because I mean,
usually battery is in robbery.
Well, that's true, yeah. Because at least battery, like, it could have been maybe justified. Like robbery, you're a dick. You're definitely just kind of a dickhead. Because there's not many good reasons to just rob somebody, especially just a person.
Unless you're robbing the rich and giving it to the poor.
Yeah. Hey, if you're robbing Walmart, boy, hey, BBE does not condone any robbery of any type. But if you're, well, actually, you know what? No, don't rob nobody. Fuck yeah, America! Fuck yeah! The only people that you need to give money to is us, guys. Just remember that. BBE podcast. Help us out. Meow.
City Mayor Zoran Mamdani has downplayed these actions, saying it's just a snowball fight.
People pissed
Take a listen.
What I saw yesterday in these videos was a snowball fight that got out of hand. I believe that our officers, just like any city workers, deserve respect. And, you know, once again, I think these are the views that I've shared both kind of in public as well as in any conversations I've had.
Now,
I fuck with him for that.
Okay.
It's not a smart move to get the police pissed off of you, but like,
but see,
I see both sides.
Okay.
It was just a snowball fight.
But see, this, in my opinion, he's not like, I don't know. Let me see what else he says here. Hold on.
I'm not going to be banning snowball fights or organized snowball fights.
I'm not saying he should, and I agree he shouldn't do that.
I've shared my thoughts with New Yorkers, and I continue to believe that what we are seeing in this response to this winter blizzard from the city workers as a whole, and that includes the hardworking men and women of the NYPD, is part of why the city's getting back on its feet.
I think that's a good response because
yes,
people are going to hop on the train. Think about it like your grandma or someone. Be like, oh, these hooligans were throwing snowballs. We should ban all snowballs. They're all bad people, blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
too far.
That's
I
too
agree
far.
on that.
It's just a select group that got out of hand.
Yes.
Borderline riot.
Now,
we're making bad
should
choices.
he have maybe made mention of the bad people? Maybe he should have been like, hey, there were some.
And then you have the police's back as well.
Because I agree, like, he definitely took a side there, and it was not the police's side.
They were like, damn, cut that you had our back.
Well, and like I said, the video, again, like, those cops did not, like, want to be hit with those snowballs.
Well,
like,
in all cities, bro, like, maybe in Orlando, it's not as big of a deal, but in New York, if you don't have the cops back, you don't want the cops against you.
Well, yeah, and like I said, if they already have a shortage of cops, like, do you really think the last thing we want is to have a mayor who's like, hey, you'll be all right?
And the mayor, the type he is and what he represents and stands for, there's already a lot of, like, controversy there, you know?
Yeah, and we're going to keep you guys updated if we hear any more about this. Like I said, because they said 2 people went to the hospital. I want to look more into that and see the alleged damages to these guys.
I want to throw a snowball, bro. I wish it was snowing here.
That would be fun, guys. Maybe later down this year, a little BBE field trip to some snowy area. Or I wonder if there's like a YouTube way to make snow. Probably. You like scrape it off the side of your fridge or some shit.
But that's not snow, buddy. That's ice.
No, I know, but I'm like to make it where it's like pretty much snow. Like I know it's not naturally, but you can make
a snow cone then and just throw that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I guess you want that natural feeling.
All right, we'll go somewhere where there's snow. We'll put a camera next to my face. We'll slow it down. I'll let Cam the man throw a snowball at my face.
Yeah, we'll see. I want you to feel how them fucking officers felt.
Oh, I know how I feel. I've been hit with snowballs plenty of times.
Do they hurt?
Yeah, they can, depending on the type of snow, like you said.
The consistency, and I think that's where I think people.
And sometimes it's shit. Yeah, and it has like rocks in it.
Yes.
Because you just scooped it out the ground.
Yes, and I think that I will play the devil's advocate on the police's side. I think that is where there should have been at least some acknowledgement of like, hey, there were some assholes throwing rocks and shit as well.
Because I think it goes by the level. So like the snow towards the bottom is more the shittier snow.
Yes.
The higher it is, the more like fluffy it is, I guess maybe.
Because like in a perfect world, a snowball fight should never break anything or crack anything.
No, it should be just like, yo, you hit me. That scared me out.
Yes.
Shit. Haha, you got me. Or you hit my eye. Oh, no.
And the other problem is obviously they weren't like, because before like the cops came, they were all kind of equally throwing balls at each other. Of
course, it was.
But
the cops aren't going to get called until it gets bad,
but when the officers showed up, let's everyone direct their fire and
down on the ground.
Because like, you know, that's like, there was like just imagine like 50, 60 snowballs just constantly like, I could see it getting a little overwhelming. You know, you get like an ADHD cop out there. He starts fucking.
Hopefully not.
No,
hopefully he's not working on the force.
No, and I agree. Thankfully, it actually ended up being a pretty mundane response from like they didn't really. I don't know if they arrested one guy at the moment. They're looking for the other guy's good fucking luck. Unless Sidetalk fucks up or someone fucks up and puts out.
The streets ain't talking.
The street. No. Spider Cuz. Do you know who did it?
Oh yeah, where was he?
Yeah, I'm surprised Spider Cuz.
Where the fuck was Spider Cuz?
He could have helped. He could have like had the pep. You know when they have the commercial with the Pepsi and the rioters. He could have had a Pepsi.
What would be Spider-Man's theme song? What would he come
Spider Cuz's theme song?
Or yeah, sorry, not Spider-Man.
No, yeah, probably like gin and juice or something cool. He didn't.
That's West Coast. He's got to be something East Coast.
Oh, East Coast. Fuck, Nas.
Some Biggie Smalls.
Or Biggie Smalls.
Or maybe some Nas.
Yeah, something. Yeah, fuck, that'd be sweet. Hip hop is dead. That's one of my favorite Nas tracks.
His shit's got to be super disrespectful, whatever he comes out to, though.
For sure, yeah.
So, yeah, probably Biggie Smalls.
I'm trying to think of it could be
the
something.
one where I fucked your wife, that song.
I'd love if there was something that he could make where it relates to the Spider-Man theme in any way, but I just don't think there's any track that would be able to be to do the Thug and Spider-Man at the same time. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough sell. I'm at maybe the old like Into the Spider-Verse movies have one in there. There's like a hip-hop badass Spider-Man.
I wish we had some local superheroes.
Yes, yeah.
In Orlando.
You know what makes me mad is Detroit. You ever heard of the Detroit Batman?
Yeah.
There's like a guy who has like fucking.
He's the ops to Spider Cuz.
Yeah. But I would say Spider Cuz, like if they actually met, because this guy has like real armor and shit. Like he pays money and he has like a real armor and shit.
So he's a real life vigilante.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually knows like karate or whatever, but like he has at least like if Spider Cuz tries to punch him, he ain't gonna do much damage.
Well, Spider Cuz's attributes is he's off the Henny.
Yes.
So off the Henny, he could do anything.
And let me know in the comments. I think it is the Detroit Spider-Man that he actually goes out and quote unquote like patrols the streets. And like if he sees like any minor crimes, he actually tries to interfere and stuff. Like if he sees someone robbing, he'd be like, "Hey, it's Detroit Batman. What you doing?" It's pretty crazy stuff. And
we'll pull that up for another episode. We'll react to some clips of his.
I think that'll be fun, guys. And comment if you guys know about him, because that was like a big YouTube legend. And I don't know if he's still doing his thing. And there's actually a few of those guys that dress up as some kind of superhero.
We should make the CPU Miles Morales. Remember that dude?
From
NPC
from Kai Cenat. Yeah,
we need him to fight Spider Cuz.
I think Spider Cuz could take care of that kid for sure. Because Spider Cuz, like I said, guys, Google him if you're not familiar with Spider Cuz. One of the legends of the Marvel universe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He should have been in Avengers.
I'm a fan.
I hope he's in the next Avengers. You know, it's never too late.
He's just clapping cheeks off the head.
Yo, imagine that cameo. Because, they had Metro Boomin as a Spider-Man in the animated one. If they could do that, they could do Spider-Cuz. Even if it was just animated, bro, would you watch an animated one if Spider-Cuz was in it?
Yeah.
Like, I would watch it just to see Spider-Cuz, even if it was just 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah, I would definitely.
That'd be so sick, guys. Let us, maybe start a little BBE petition. We'll send it over to Marvel. Try to get my boy Spider-Cuz on the air. But let us know, guys. It's the BBE the BBE podcast. Moving on, baby. Now, this next story is a pretty interesting one. We're talking about, we actually talked about Pokemon the last episode, if you guys want to hear more about that. But this one, we're talking specifically the TCG, yes, because Logan Paul has sold his rare PSA 10 graded Pikachu Illustrator.
We've been talking about it for so long, bro.
Yes, I mean, everybody knows about this card, and that's why I wanted to bring it in and talk about it, because I think it's honestly pretty funny. And it's really changed the way that collectibles are tackled, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I see so many card rips now. I see all this, what'd you get on, what not?
Yeah.
Fanatics is even doing shit with trading cards.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's I think Logan Paul's involved with that.
Most likely. He's been one of the biggest proponents of the whole trading card craze. And now his biggest card has sold for a record-breaking $16.5 million. I will say, the only thing is with his, it isn't just the card. He has like a chain that goes with it, with like a bunch of diamonds and shit. So I'd love to know.
Holds the card.
Yeah. So I'd love to know how much that accounts for the price point of this card. Probably at least $1 million, because it's pretty thick boy. In terms, I'm gonna see if I pull up the chain here on our YouTube and stuff. But he's wearing it right here. It's the one that it's a pretty sick ass chain. It costs let's just say, oof. Now the card itself is a Pikachu Illustrator number 10. Now, this card allegedly is the only PSA 10 version of this card in the world. Now, Guido, do you know anything about the grading system and how it works?
I will find out when we go to MegaCon.
Yes. I'm actually really excited about that. We are allegedly going to MegaCon. I'm really,
we're going to film some content.
Yes.
Have some good times.
We're going to keep you posted on that.
It's hush-hush for now.
Shh. Guys, yes, I'm going to pull up this picture.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the grading system. I know a tiny bit about it, but...
Okay. So I'll just go through it real quick. So it's from a scale of 1 to 10. Number 1 being the worst. Number 10 being absolutely pristine. So number 10 means there's no like creases on the card. There's no dirt.
Okay,
there's
quality of the actual card.
Yes,
so, okay.
The print and the printing itself. Like it can't be off-centered at all. It has to be 100% like.
And that occurs like by a fuck up on the company.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. You can get an off-centered card and it could be completely not your fault.
But wouldn't that be worth more or nah?
No. They don't
fuck with off-centered.
Yeah,
shit.
the more off-centered, the least it's worth.
Needs to be perfect.
Yes, the only time that could be a good thing is if it was like a major misprint. Like if like half the card was like fucked up. Like it was like
2 cards in one type shit.
Yeah, maybe something weird like that. Like those are the only misprints that are really good. But something that's where it's like, oh, it's just a little bit to the right or something like that.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so that would count against you. Any kind of folds, or let's say if like someone puts a little mark on there, anything like that. That is where it'll go down from maybe to a 9 or an 8. A PSA 10, especially for a card like this, because back in the day, the Pokemon company obviously was a lot smaller, so the print quality was a little bit more negligible in terms of like, oh, there's a little bit more fuck-ups here. Yeah, it's a fucking card, you know? Back then, it wasn't the big, crazy maniac shit it was now. Gotcha. To where people are like, oh, I need a PSA 10. And that's actually another issue with the market, and people have their predictions that it could crash. Because the fact that so many people are collecting the cards now, there are more and more PSA 10s coming on the market every single day.
For sure, because before you weren't conscious about it.
Yes. People were playing with them. Now
now no one does that.
And even if they do, they're fucking sleeving the shit out of them. So it's
that's true. That's true. Individual sleeves per things, and you can still play with it. Yeah.
Yes. Now, and that's why a lot of people say that like if you're buying new Pokemon like PSA 10s, it's kind of stupid. You want to go for the old stuff that could be, you know, that there's a lot less of a market.
They're more rare,
and they're not making new ones. Like especially if you get a new set and it's a PSA 10, they're still making those cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the old ones, there's only so many out already.
Yeah, so and that leads.
Damn, I wish I would have kept my Pokemon cards.
Right, guys, let us know in the comments. And it sucks because when we were young, obviously we're like in the 30-year-old range. So back when we were kids, it wasn't nearly as cool to be playing with Pokemon or Legos or any of that shit.
When I was a kid, it was dope.
Oh, it was cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
Well, I mean, like teenager, I guess.
I wasn't a teenager. I was a kid.
No,
it
I'm
was
saying
dope.
No, I'm saying, but you stopped when you were a teenager.
Like 14.
Because like once, at least in my experience, when I got to middle school, like if they knew, like if you were at school playing with cards or you were at school playing with Legos, they did not.
Oh no, if you were playing with Legos in my school, you got pussy. It was like, damn, he's smart. Maybe not Pokemon cards and shit.
Okay, damn. Guido Papi's high school sounds like the land.
Mine was a fucking lit ass school. I had a good time. Shout out to my school.
Like in my school, if you were playing with Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or something, you ain't getting no poussoir.
But that makes sense because it's probably after you left high school when it got cool again.
Exactly.
So it was like you're in the weird little gap. Yeah.
I missed that window and it sucked ass. I was like,
for me, it was certain things were cool. Not everything though.
Yeah.
Like if you came in there and you were like, I'm a furry and I like to dance and I like to twirl the little flag, you're getting
Guido
beat up.
Papi.
I mean, now that's popular as shit. And if you're furry, you're top of the class now, boy.
But in my school, if you had like a cartoon lunchbox and you were in 9th grade, no one made fun of you. You might not have had friends, but no one was like talking shit to you.
No one's like gonna push you in the locker.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
There was other kids to beat up.
I'm beating up other kids. I respect that. Like Logan Paul kids, you're beating them up.
When he was on Disney Channel, yeah, those kind of kids would have beat up. Him and his brother were like spazzes.
Facts. But yeah, I think this is the interesting thing about the collectible market. Me personally, like I said, I'm a big collectible guy. You guys, my set, I've got tons of Funkos. You know, Guido Papi. I don't know. Do you have any collectibles at the moment? Do you collect anything
Like Funkos?
or anything?
No, I have other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I collect certain things.
Are you willing, what specifically are you willing to divulge to the audience here?
I mean, shit, there's all types.
You don't have like the Fleshlight collection, anything like that?
Nah.
Exclusive.
Nah.
We got homies that do. If you are, comment, bro. If you ain't pussy, comment that you the one. But yeah, anything? Do you have any cards or anything left? Anything like that?
I got rid of all my cards.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know, like I said, here on the set, I'm gonna pull up my solo screen here so you guys can see. My boy has some NASCARs over here. These are actually pretty sick. Those are yours for sure.
Yep.
Do you have anything else like that at your house, or do you have a bunch of shit? Okay.
Bunch of random shit.
Shout out to you, but you're not someone who's like actively going out like weekly and.
No, I'm not on the hunt. Mine is more like if I'm feeling it or if I see something that catches my eye.
And hey, I think that's totally reasonable. And I think and it's funny because how different the world is and how like collectibles are almost an adult thing.
There's so many different types of I mean, like to be honest, you could even argue that like vinyls are collectibles.
Yes, vinyls or CDs.
See, I'm more on the music side of shit.
So you'd be one to more, like I collect a nice vinyl or something.
I have a couple. I don't even have a vinyl player, but I have a couple.
And I think, because
cool
tons of people collect vinyls. And I love that, too, because they're a lot more exclusive.
Those you're not really trying to do for the money. Those you're doing for more like, I want to listen to them. I really respect
I agree.
it.
Well, because, I mean, unless it's like, vinyls are pretty hard to ship, in my opinion. You got to be very careful.
Yeah.
So, like, that already takes a lot of your profit away. Pokemon cards, throw them in an envelope, boom.
Yeah.
That's what me personally, I even sell some cards on the side and stuff. And so, and maybe one of these days I'll even drop the link if you guys are trying to shop a Candy Man, buy some Pikachus, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no PSA 10s, but I got some fun little stuff, And I think, hey, it's never, I think you always should have a side hustle. I think that's always important with anything.
Always stay grinding. Always stay motivated, boys.
Yeah, and I think especially, like, I'm a big fan of, like, hey, if you have extra stuff, why not try to sell it?
Yeah, I've always been a hustler. I was the kind of guy that, like, I'd charge my homies a couple extra bucks, and I would sell their shit on eBay for them back in the day.
No, yeah, because a lot of people don't know. If you want to have, like, an eBay account that people buy from, you have to take some time and build it up.
And I didn't even have that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is crazy. I did that before that was all cool.
Well, that was
like what, like you're talking about like a seller account?
Yeah, because now it's way more, like, intense. Like, if you
I was doing shit on Craigslist and stuff back in the day.
A little meet and greet with Guido Papi.
I think I sold my drum set on Craigslist.
See, that's how I am with Facebook Marketplace right now. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't have one, but yes, I agree. That is the spot to do that.
Like, I was shocked. Like, I was able to sell my old car. I rented a room on Facebook Marketplace. I tell people all the time, it's definitely more for a local thing. Like, I definitely
definitely.
Yeah.
So it's Craigslist.
Yeah,
You're not really going that far.
I mean,
eBay is the one where it's the more...
eBay, yeah, I would say lock in with eBay, or if you're like on Amazon, some people have like those weird Amazon profiles where they could sell their own shit.
Sketchy shit.
Or right now, you mentioned it earlier, Whatnot is one of the big popular ones. Offer Up.
Etsy.
Where people, because a lot of people want to do, what do you call it? Like, bidding. It's bidding. Like, like how eBay does that too, but like Whatnot is almost exclusively like bidding.
Yeah. StockX is another one.
Shout out.
That's for more of the hype beast shit.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing, and honestly, I think that's
Goat is another one.
And I'm interested to see, like, and that's the big thing I want you guys to kind of think about in the comments. do you think the reseller market and this whole collectible thing, is it something that can last the test of time? Or do you think by the time we're old men, our kids not going to give a shit and that's all going to be worthless?
I mean, think about what is the oldest form of collectibles you could think of?
At the moment that people still give a shit about.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like it still keeps going, even before Pokemon.
I know, but
baseball cards.
Yeah, I would say like sports cards are still pretty
sports
enduring.
Memorabilia in general.
I would say,
what's something else that's even past that?
That people still collect? That's tough. Like that's
non-sport. I would say maybe like musician shit, or like famous people.
Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, I mean that is a form of it. You're not wrong.
However long they've been doing those, there's people who have like every fucking.
In my family, it used to be a tradition. The gas station Hess, they used to release for Christmas like a toy, a car set every year.
Ooh,
I had at least 20 of them.
I used to have the semi trucks. They used to do semi trucks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my grandpa used to.
It was specifically for like Christmas, I remember. But yeah, that's another form of collectible.
And so and that's
a lot.
And I guess that's where I think I'm stuck in the middle because I feel like a lot of it is in kind of a bubble. It depends on the product because
you can even put Supreme into there.
Oh, yeah.
Those brands
or Vapor because stuff like that.
The hypebeast stuff fits in that category.
Yeah, and even that stuff is kind of on a decline nowadays,
in a way,
right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
It's not. I wouldn't say decline. It's just not as pushed into the mainstream as it was.
I agree.
Now the Pokemon stuff kind of takes the light, and the baseball cards and.
Because I think the big debate is it an investment?
That's what everyone's pushing right now. That it's
because I think. Because I'd say you compare it to something like gold. Like, okay, yeah, collectibles are cool, but like nothing has been around like gold has. You know what I'm saying? And maintained and went up.
Yep.
Like Pokemon cards are old, but they're not nearly not even like I can't even think of something like maybe that like that man-made that like it could be considered something like that.
Except for people collect coins.
Yeah, except for like artwork, coins, maybe or artwork or something like that.
True. So yeah, there's collectibles.
So yeah, and that's right. A lot of people think like even artwork. I mean, people wouldn't consider artwork a collectible, but it kind of is. Honestly,
some people do it as an investment.
To be honest, yeah, and that's the thing.
People collect watches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like
types of shit.
Like a good like Audemars watch or like a fucking Rolex. Yeah, it can go up in value, and that's the thing where Pokemon cards. I think it's still in such a weird place that like the people who are like investing insanely, you really need to be careful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't diversify, which I think diversification is great. Even Kevin O'Leary, I follow him on Instagram. He has some decent tips sometimes. Yeah, Shark Tank, dude. He even is starting to buy some of this stuff. But it's all about balancing. Like, you don't want to go all in on like Bitcoin or all in on Pokemon.
Whatever your thing is, whether it's collectibles, gambling, drinking, drugs, any of your vices.
Fags.
You should never spend all your money.
Well, yeah, even the gamblers that we know, the homies that we know, they even diversify their gambling
Set a
aspects.
limit and split it between all the things you're doing, but don't go over your limit.
Yeah, you want to play a little blackjack? All right, I'm going to put that a little bit. You put a little bit in sports gambling.
A little roulette.
Yeah.
A little poker.
And I think that's where Logan Paul, again, I don't blame him for doing this, obviously.
No, it's cool, man. And if someone big like him's doing this shit, and Kevin O'Leary or whatever and all this stuff, it helps promote it.
And I think ultimately it is kind of cool. It's the fact that something that's not like so serious can be like an investment. Like, because, I invest in gold. I invest in old coins.
Yeah, that's like the
old
person version.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is something that like, this is our generation's like investment. But it's not tried and tested. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's only right now in our generation. It could be something that's like a short-term thing. Because ultimately, and I don't know in terms of how long these cards can physically last. Obviously, now that they're encased in plastic, they're probably going to last a lot longer.
Laminated, all that.
But like those, if you have like Pokemon cards that are just sitting on the table, eventually they're going to start bending or withering away, things like that. As to where gold, you can have a gold bar sit in your fucking safe for 80, 90 years. Ain't nothing going to happen.
That's true.
So, guys, let us know in the comments. Are you going all in on Pokemon? Are you Logan Paul in this shit? Or are you going to be riding kind of like a diversification wave? Or do you have maybe a secret little, maybe a little stock tip? You could put it in the comments.
Or what are some other things you collect?
Yeah.
Let us know. I would love to be put on to some stuff. I learn about new things all the time. But I started thinking about it. The last episode we talked about, like, if you're on YouTube, you're seeing all the gambling commercials.
Yeah.
I would say my algorithm on YouTube is split between that, these stupid, like, fake games.
Facts.
And yo, we just unlocked this limited Tom Brady, whatnot shit. And so it's like, okay, those are the things that are getting pushed right now. So those are your mainstream ones.
Yes, and I will say, obviously, the things that make money are going to push because they have that ad money.
Correct.
So I get it, and especially those dumb ads. That's why I don't really like mobile gaming, because it's so like annoying to me. The ads are annoying.
Well, half of them are fake games. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's a whole big controversy.
And then you have some influencers just trying to promote it.
Man, make sure you guys go subscribe to Raid Shadow Legends, the BBE code word. You can get a free legend today.
Yeah.
I mean, guy, I don't know. If they offered us a few thousand, guys, don't get mad if we got to hit. Now, Guido Papi will keep me in check on that one. But, guys, let us know in the comments. It's the BBE podcast. And make sure, before we move on to this next one, that you guys are following us on all of our major platforms. Right now,
subscribe.
Subscribe, comment, like. It's YouTube, Rumble, and Patreon. And the good thing about Patreon, it's got audio only. And in the future, we're going to have some very, very special bonus material.
And
baby.
right now, it's free.
It is free, yes. And we're going to keep it that way for a while. Obviously, once we get a little bit more into it, we're going to find some more ways for you guys to support us. Maybe like an individual donation link, something like that. So you don't have to subscribe to like a monthly plan. Because I know not everyone wants to do that or wants to commit like that. So if you just wanted to like, hey, thanks guys for an awesome episode, we're going to set something up like that in the future. Any suggestions on a good application or a website, drop it in the comments. We would love to know. It's the BBE podcast, baby. Up next on the BBE podcast, Guido Papi. I've got a fun story. We're going to be taking it real easy here from the rest of the show. We're talking about Punch the Monkey. It's Punch the Monkey madness.
I've been seeing them everywhere, bro.
Yes.
Everywhere.
I've seen this monkey and people are obviously glazing this little guy. And I get it. He's fucking cute. I also kind of get some people's opinion like, oh, fuck that little monkey. But I want you guys to watch on our YouTube and our Rumble. If you haven't seen, he is pretty goddamn adorable. So it's pretty hard for me to agree with that angry side of things.
It's like the separation anxiety.
Yes. I think
it
speaks to a lot of us inside, because I don't know about you, Guido Papi. Sometimes I think we all feel like a sad, lonely monkey. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean I saw a thing one time. Was a meme, and it was great. It was like, sometimes I turn off all the lights in my shower and take a shower and eat a banana to see what it's like to be a monkey alone in the rainforest. I was like, dang, that's kind of cool. And
Are you gonna try that?
I did do it.
Oh,
and I
how was
like,
it?
yo, this shit is kind of sad.
Damn. See, that'd be kind of cool. I
And I went on YouTube on the Bluetooth speaker and put like jungle noises.
Yeah. Facts.
Was fucked.
You gotta make it kind of scary, having some like a lion or like something scary.
A lion's not gonna go in the jungle. But
No,
like
yeah.
a jaguar.
A jaguar, yeah, facts. Yeah, Cam the man don't know his animals too well. But what I do know is that Punch the fucking Monkey is taking over the world. Even IKEA was selling the stuffed monkeys, and they completely sold out.
Of him?
Well, the monkey that he has.
Like the actual stuffed monkey. Okay,
yeah, I'm going to play the video, you guys. Check it out on YouTube and Rumble. But if you don't have that and you want to just do audio only, it's an orange fluffy monkey.
The 6-month-old Japanese monkey was abandoned by his mother at birth. The zookeeper stepped in, caring for him day and night by hand. And his surrogate mom? A plushy orangutan that is now his safe place and a stand-in for his mother's fur.
Damn, so that's kind of sad. I didn't know he equated it to like his mother. I thought it was just like his buddy, but he's like, oh, this is kind of like my mom.
Yeah,
now.
it's like your mom, best friend kind of vibe.
Damn, that's kind of fucking sad. Okay, all right, my boy, that's sad.
Punch's story went viral, with many both on and offline cheering him on. Now he is slowly joining the troop, but still clings to his stuffed friend.
And see now,
the other monkeys are like, fucking weirdo.
No, yeah, because I'm gonna play this. This is the video that initially got people pissed off. Punch gets bullied days after being accepted by some of the other monkeys.
Hell
Yeah, drag his ass. Fucking coward.
He's like the young kid.
Yeah.
And the other one's like teenagers. Fucking with him.
And he's not part of the community. It's like if you had
He's trying to. It's like the new kid in the new city.
Well, it's like if you had a home and like let's say you and your wife and your 6 kids, and then someone was like, "Hey, here's this 7th kid, enjoy it," and then the other kids start beating it up and stuff.
So like an adopted kid.
Exactly. Although this
That's
is a little
foster home, basically.
yeah, this is exactly what it is. Except unfortunately, the adults don't have the mindset, so they bully the shit out of this baby too.
Just like foster families. That's crazy.
Yeah, hey. Aww. I will say I'm surprised the adults didn't like just take that fucking stuffed monkey and just like rip it up in front of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say the zookeepers. I wonder if they bully him too.
Fucking tase his ass.
Funny
That'd be crazy. Like in Planet of the Apes. Crazy shit. So then he gets embraced. So luckily,
homie made a friend.
I will say,
or is that a pedophile monkey?
Oh, he's trying to. I don't know.
Yeah, are monkeys pedophile?
Let us know in the comments the age of consent for monkeys. I'm not sure like when they're fully grown, especially with these, because every monkey's different, right?
Say it a different way. When they reach maturity.
When do monkeys reach maturity? Let us know in the comments because we want to make sure Punch isn't getting sexually assaulted out here. It's got to be consensual, ladies and gentlemen. I think Punch is a boy, I think. I don't know. Oh, yeah, yep. At his Japan zoo. And it's funny, I wonder, like, because obviously the zoo is making tons of merch and shit with this guy, with this dumbass monkey.
What happens if he dies?
He's probably... It's like Jim Carrey. He's already fucking dead. He's dead. The monkey's dead. They already replaced his ass.
Yeah.
He's a clone. The monkey's a clone. Ah! Guys, me and Guido were talking about this before the show. Let us know what you think. Is Jim Carrey a clone or is he the real Jim Carrey? Because that's probably what they're going to do this. Imagine that. They're not. I mean, it's what they did with the Target dog, like Bullseye. Whenever he dies, they just get a new one. Or what's the Budweiser dog or whatever.
That was a Dalmatian?
I'm not. No, it wasn't a Dalmatian. It was like there was like a beer dog. I forgot. It was the Budweiser dog or something. Simpsons made a joke about it as well. But what they did is...
Well, that's how I say with Shamu.
Spuds McKenzie. That's his name. Spuds McKenzie.
Oh.
Guys, look him up if you're not familiar. It's definitely like an old 90s thing. But what would... He would just die, and then they just get a new one.
New one? But that's how I feel with SeaWorld, with all, like, Shamu and all them.
Exactly.
Like, they're all very close. They all kind of look the same.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, it might be racist to the whales, but it's true. Like I said, all whales kind of look the same. Yeah, dolphins. I mean,
if you spend all day with them and you're the trainer, you'll know. But, like, to the regular people, they're like, every fucking orca is Shamu.
Especially on, like, TV, bro, you're not going to know.
Well,
like,
and Shamu's not even the name of them.
Oh,
you notice that? They have names.
Yeah.
Shamu's just like the killer whale representation at SeaWorld. Maybe it started off as Shamu.
Oh, man, I think we've just come across an interesting conspiracy. How many of the world's popular creatures are just fucking dead clones?
Well, like, why do they call it Shamu? Because they say it's the Shamu show, but they have a bunch of different orcas.
Yeah.
And each one has a different name.
Well, it's probably like, okay, not even in a morbid way, but like the Charlie Kirk show, they still call it the Charlie Kirk show.
So like Shamu died
in honor,
and they keep it going.
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
Although Shamu is a little bit different because they abuse the shit out of those whales. So I don't think, at least with Kirk's show, it's all out of honor and respect for the most part. With the whales, they're like, oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, but they're not actively beating them like on the show. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
It's the behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's after. Yeah, hey, you fucked, you stupid fucking whale, you fucked up. But that's what I think. What happened with Punch, or what's going to happen with Punch? Either he's gonna get. Once he becomes like the size of these other monkeys, bro, he's dead.
He's gonna be the first like influencer monkey.
Yeah, facts.
He's gonna see him and like Hasbulla chilling.
He's going on Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I mean, low key, if Kai was doing his Mafiathon 3 right now, this monkey would be there, 100%.
He'd probably have to go to the monkey.
You think so? Yeah. I don't know. This monkey.
I don't think they're gonna bring the monkey.
Well, you got a good point. This monkey is.
All you gotta do is run a stream in Japan.
Yeah,
go to that city.
That's what I will say. That is the one thing that makes me so jealous about these streamers is like they could just go to fucking Japan and go hang out with Punch the Monkey and shit. Like Speed and Punch the Monkey, easy. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm sure there probably has already. If not, they're on.
That'd be quite controversial.
Yeah, they're definitely on the way. If not so, like they're definitely heading to Japan right now to go fucking harass this monkey.
Somebody is.
And it's like right now, like if you go to this zoo, it's insane. Like it's like a 4 or 5 hour wait to see this fucking thing.
That's crazy. Because camera shy.
And actually, I wonder because it's like a big circle, like it's kind of a shitty enclosure that they have these monkeys in. It's just kind of like a dirt concrete thing. I'm actually gonna pull the video back up so you guys can really get a good look at this goddamn monkey. But yeah, so comparatively, especially maybe they'll upgrade his fucking digs now.
Hot take. I don't think he's that cute.
I mean, look at that rusty ass cage, bro.
He looks homeless.
He looks like a little dirty.
Looks like shit.
I mean, I think they should just throw his ass out, low-key. Hey, get a new one. Replace him.
Get a job, bum.
Facts. I mean, hey, same thing with Jim Carrey. He starts fucking up, get him out of there. That's what I say. If you're not funny, if you're not cute, you're not a distraction anymore.
Yeah.
Shut
your mouth.
It's time to punch out, dog. It's time to clock out, Punch. And that's the sad part too. It's like the corn kid, or it's like any of this shit.
Yeah, all the little 5 minutes of fame guys.
Because the sad part is the corn kid.
Long neck, short neck, no neck. Remember all those guys?
Poor
Supreme
long
Patty.
neck. Yeah, Supreme Patty. I see him post once in a while. It makes me sad.
I missed the swipe up for free chains.
Swipe up for a like, comment, and subscribe on the BB podcast. That's what you should do. Oh, actually, okay, before we move on from this fun animal segment, I actually have an animal that's worth gooning over, guys. I don't know his name because it's all in fucking kanji. But if you guys speak kanji, please let me know what this says. I'm going to call him Sealy the Seal. And he's a bat. Actually, I think this is what did you call it? A war? I
don't know. I got to see
Whatever he is, he's beautiful. I'm going to pull it up on our BBE show here. And let's, guys, watch on Rumble YouTube. He's awesome. Watch this.
This video is on my birthday.
Really? Oh, happy birthday, Guido Papi.
Well, it's not my birthday now.
Happy birthday. So if you guys aren't, she's feeding him fish. You see how he slaps his belly?
Yeah, it's like my dad when he's hungry. And that's a walrus, buddy.
Oh, it's a walrus. That's the word. Yeah. So this lady, it's a Japanese lady. She's feeding him a walrus, or she's feeding the walrus some fish. And these things are actually really smart. It's like a manatee. People don't. I don't know if it's as smart as a manatee.
I'm gonna say walruses are actually not that smart.
Really?
Yeah, I can.
But look at
next
him.
episode, I'll show you to counter you. I got a clip.
Okay. Oh, look at him.
I mean, yeah, it's smart. That's smart. It's cool.
Oh. And he whistles at you too, guys. Check this out on our YouTube and
That's
our Rumble.
That's pretty badass. I can't lie. I retract my statement, but I'll show you another clip next week.
Yes, we're gonna pull it up.
Why it's.
We're gonna do it one more time. One more time.
You
guys.
wait. You quote unquote said you would goon to this.
Yes.
I'm gonna need to find a new house, bro.
Bro, look at the way he slaps his that look he sell. The rest of it's not that impressive, but just when he slaps his belly like that, it's perfect. Yeah.
This is like what your cat does when she's hungry.
Yeah.
And then you're over here like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and see, that's why, no offense, my cat is getting a little chunky because she does stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, how do you not feed it just unlimited
give
fish?
her the food to shut her up every time.
But guys, this is what I'm talking about. And luckily with this guy, I mean, as long as he doesn't become brain dead, he's gonna make money. He could look fat, he could look ugly. Oh my God!
It looks like he'd be somebody's uncle.
Facts. I mean, these things are big too, guys. If you guys aren't watching, it's got to be at least like 7-8 foot long.
God damn. Of course, it's some Asian country.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, damn. And see, this is like, why doesn't SeaWorld have shit like this? Because this guy looks like he's chilling. I mean, maybe they abuse the shit out of this guy. Who knows? But
yeah, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
That's the sad part. We're probably promoting these people. They beat the shit out of this guy. Oh, no. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Punch the monkey. I'm going to call him Wally the Walrus. I think this is the kind of stuff that we need to be teaching our kids about. Not fucking Logan Paul. Not any of this shit. Look at him. He's going up the ramp. Oh, my God.
Have you ever seen the movie Radio?
No, I haven't.
He reminds me of Radio.
Oh, my God. That was awesome. See, that's what
I mean, like, shut the fuck up with the whistle, bro. We get it.
One more slap. One more belly slap. Woo! Yeah.
I forget how young you are sometimes.
Guys, you got to pull it up on the YouTube, man. I might even have to clip out that belly slap. Man, that belly slap's worth $1 million right there. Guys, let us know. Please send in if you have any awesome animal clips like that. We'd love to react.
We'll react to them.
Yes.
Can't guarantee that the reaction will be good.
No, yeah. But hey, if you guys send me anything of that caliber, I will at least be happy. I'm gonna be screaming like a banshee over here.
And we'll have in the description, like always,
Facts.
the area to send it to.
It's the BBE podcast, baby. Now, speaking of screaming like a banshee, my boy Shia Labeouf is out here causing all kinds of kerfuffles, baby. Have you heard about this?
I just want him to be in a movie, man. A good movie.
Transformers 10, maybe?
No, man. No. I want. Oh, my boy's all right.
No, I agree. In all seriousness, I think he's one of those actors that I'm always been rooting for. It's tough because, you know, he's a childhood favorite of everybody, I think. Whether it's Holes or Transformers or, you know, he's been in a couple. I forgot what the Army movie he was in was. Actually, he was really good in that. He was a soldier, but I forgot the name of the Army movie.
I forgot the name of the movie.
Guys,
too.
comment it down below.
Also, he was in another movie where he played like a cholo. That one was good too.
I will say.
Oh, the one scary movie.
Is it a scary movie?
Yeah, like like a thriller. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Damn it.
Yes.
But like someone's trying to break in the house.
And I will say, like I said, people don't give him enough credit because I think everyone just equates him to like Transformers or something like that. Or Holes, which he still did really good in those, but they're very Disney.
Oh, yeah, and you're a kid when you do them.
Facts.
Oh, even Steven. Remember that? I forgot all about that
even
shit.
Steven, I don't know, was that his debut maybe?
Yeah, it was a child actor.
Okay.
I mean, if he did something before, I don't know, but that's where I know him from.
Well, usually they have like a commercial or some bullshit. But I think even Steven was one of his first, I agree. But guys, Shia LaBeouf is kind of going crazy right now in kind of a funny way, but also in kind of like a little bit of a depressing way. I want to make sure he's all the way okay. Because, like, to me, he kind of gives off a mixed feeling, in my opinion. I don't know about how you feel when you see him. Like, I feel like he might be okay, but he could be a little bit troubled in his head.
But
also,
I think we're all troubled, to be honest.
No, I agree, and I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to, like...
He's definitely going through some shit.
And like I said, I want to play just this one clip, and if you
I don't think any childhood actor is not a little fucked up.
Well, yeah, and that's, you know, whether that's the system or whatever, guys. Obviously, Hollywood, Hollyweird, Dan Schneider, the feet shit, iCarly, let me see your feet, all that crazy shit. He was wilding out. So I think I get a lot of where these guys come from. Unfortunately, Shia LaBeouf, he actually got arrested again quite recently.
Collins.
And
Mardi Gras.
He's going to explain a little bit why here, as to at least why he assaulted the first group of gentlemen here.
Shout out Channel 5 and Andrew, bro.
Yes, and actually,
I'm waiting for the Hawktua one.
Oh, because she's been Hawktuaing on some. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. She's been doing OnlyFans. I didn't know that.
He didn't know that. Sure.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Yeah, that's been my one paid subscription since she started, bro.
I would definitely subscribe to someone better.
I bet that bitch,
were.
How much? I bet she charges like $50 or 25 or 30.
I don't know.
Something ridiculous, and she probably barely shows.
I hope if Andrew debates her, I hope he says something about it, making fun of her.
I guess I'm looking up those leaks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Hawktua. Is that? I wonder if that's her OnlyFans name. Hawktua girl. I mean, it's gotta be. That's what you're known for, bro.
Big gay people are scary to me.
Whoa, Shia.
What do you mean? When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared.
I mean, yeah,
okay,
that's facts.
Just with that.
That's facts.
With no other context.
Especially no consent. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Are you scared?
Yeah.
Or are you more like...
you could be angry, but you can still be scared.
Okay. Like scared.
Scared is like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Okay.
You know?
More like, okay, yeah, maybe...
Not scared like, oh my God.
More like
that.
concerned, maybe. Is that a better word?
No, I'm not concerned.
You're not concerned.
No.
But you are...
I'm like,
are you worried?
Shocked.
Is worried
Shocked.
better?
No, I'm not worried.
You're not worried.
Shocked. Shocked.
Guido Papi.
Yeah. I'm not worried because I know what I'm doing in that situation.
I'm not worried.
At all.
Okay,
shocked
okay.
is more of the thing.
Okay, like I said, and I don't know if he's exaggerating a little bit. You know,
and he said big game man. So imagine someone bigger than you, just someone bigger than you in general.
And Shia LaBeouf is not a very big fellow.
No, yeah,
very normal sized feller.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
if that's homophobic, then I'm that.
By definition, that is that. He is genuinely afraid. If he's, I mean, it depends on the situation. But if he's just afraid, I mean, yes.
Could you imagine the phobia of gay people? Like actually, you see when like
Fact.
Ah!
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
kind of funny.
Obviously, he explains later he's not that crazy.
Yeah. Does that happen a lot? No, it just happened one time.
Recently.
Well, that's why I got arrested.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were sort of being groped and surrounded.
I'm not going to say that because
Oh, yeah, true.
My
lawyer said I can't talk about
Andrew, you're pushing it, bro.
Not really. You just ask what everyone wants to know.
I get it. That's the clicks. I get it. But I'm like, hey, legally, I don't know if he's allowed to talk about that because this just fucking happened. And I think he got arrested like right after this interview too. Good timing, Channel 5 on this interview, bro. What the fuck?
Does he like go, oh, shit?
Well, I think he literally went to fucking Mardi Gras to interview him. Like he went out there because that's I think the only way he'd probably get him there. I was like, oh, let's go see if we can grab him real quick.
True.
It's funny because actually Channel 5 is touring right now. He's doing like kind of a comedy kind of tour. He's coming to Orlando.
Really?
Yeah. So guys, if you're in the city, maybe you want to go see Channel 5.
I'd have to see his comedy.
Well, I think it's gonna be like a combination of a comedy live show thing, but like I don't know how that works with his thing.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, let us know. I think it's a very new thing, but I'm interested to see.
Dude. It's okay. We can back up.
I am wrong for touching anyone ever, and that's the end of my statement on this whole shit.
That's a fair statement. I think he genuinely, he was probably just super drunk. He didn't mean to, like I said, he probably was like, hey.
He let his actions get the better of him. And alcohol was a very big
Because I'd love to know, because again, he's fucking Shia LaBeouf. I'm sure people fuck with him heavy. I'm sure. Like, and I just the amount of people who record him, and I know he doesn't like, I know he specifically hates
regardless, gay or not.
Yeah.
3 big guys, bigger than you. Yeah. Because you don't call someone a big guy unless they're bigger than you.
Unless you're Ice Spice.
And then if they touched you, you're already like, what the fuck's going on? Add alcohol into that equation, right? And then,
I agree.
Okay, and if you are homophobic, that makes it even worse.
And I'm going to take him 100% at his word. Like, if they were like, hey, flirting with him, touching his leg, I can get him getting a little upset.
Yeah, you think he was like looking at him and winking at him and shit beforehand?
Yeah,
and then he was like, oh, I was just kidding.
Yeah, like, granted, there are ways to handle things. Shia maybe don't swing. Who knows how bad he? Because I don't know exactly. I think he got his ass kind of beat too, low key.
True.
I'm not trying
to
watch
watch the interview. Check it out. Can you scroll up on those comments real quick? I want to see something.
That's the top right there.
No.
Scroll down.
Down, yeah. Sorry. Too much.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Trying to make this a thing.
Moving back to like
sounds
what
innocent
kind of
to me.
Set off.
Sean Strickland, he's fucking crazy.
And then they start talking about him maybe having a Napoleon complex. Which, for those who don't know, it's people who are shorter getting very aggro.
Short man syndrome.
Very like the conqueror Napoleon, who murdered lots and lots of people. And took over. Yeah, but hey, he was a OG to some people. So.
Napoleon complex.
Being challenged, my masculinity being challenged, somebody touch my girl, or touch my kid, or, you know, I'm good with gay. Be gay over there, though. Don't be gay in my lap.
So you feel like when
See, he's making it sound like these dudes were like fucking up in his shit. I'm interested to see, and we're never going to know, obviously. It was a drunk altercation at a drunk bar in the middle of fucking Mardi Gras.
Which is chaos on itself.
But Shia LaBeouf, he usually, I'm going to take him at his word on this one. I will. Now, should he have reacted and swung on these dudes or whatever? Probably not. Probably not.
True, yeah.
It sucks, too, because, like, it's like a 3 against 1 thing, so even their word is going to go against his. So, like, if 3 guys beat the shit out of you and say you beat the shit out of them, the cops might take their side.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing.
What's crazy, I haven't watched this yet, right? I want to watch the whole interview.
Yeah, we should watch the whole thing.
But it seems like Andrew is not really, like, interviewing him or, like, podcasting him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like therapy. It seems like he's like very comfortable. He's letting it out. He's telling them.
It is interesting.
So tell me about your childhood.
Yeah. Because I'm interested. I'm like, wow. And shout out again to Andrew for securing this and the timing of it. Because, I mean, just getting it right around this where Shia LaBeouf's like all over the place. So I don't know if he planned that or if he saw him get arrested and then was like, oh, I want to go see.
Yeah.
And then he got arrested again. Shia LaBeouf, guys. Let me know in the comments how you feel about him. Maybe your favorite project from Shia LaBeouf. And
favorite movie.
If you're rooting for him, ultimately, if you guys want to see him succeed,
I fuck with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
I liked him as an actor.
Let's see if he has anything else to say in this small clip here.
Like you possess in a way, or challenge like your girl, your kid, if someone gets in the way of what they want to do.
Yeah, if somebody, there's personal space type stuff, you know, which gets weird at it's Mardi Gras. That's why, bro. I was drunk and it's Mardi Gras. So everything I'm saying is nonsense. It's Mardi Gras.
Okay.
You know?
But it sounds like this complex is maybe something
when
I
you
noticed for a long time.
I mean,
it's
maybe,
Mardi Gras
bro.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of bullshit.
Well, agree. And to him, his recollection probably isn't even accurate.
Correct.
If he's super fucked up.
Depends how fucked up.
Because, like, the guy could have bumped into him accidentally, and Shia LaBeouf obviously isn't super secure with himself.
And he's famous.
And
you're always watching your back.
And he probably has been groped or at least, like, you know, whatever. You know, and I will say he hasn't, like, he looks like, he doesn't look like shit. He hasn't aged, like, insanely. Like, obviously he looks older, but he doesn't look like
honestly, he just looks like he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
And he's going through some shit.
Looks like Hollywood beat the shit out of him.
I think he's okay. I don't think he's not okay.
No, I agree. And that's where I'm like, hopefully, you know, this.
I feel this. Like, I feel for him.
I think it is refreshing to see someone kind of so real like this.
And he's in the most recent years, yes, he's kind of gotten a little bit off the deep end and shit, whatever you want to say. But
yeah,
he's been the most real compared to a lot of other people.
And sometimes you have to go off the deep end to, like, say.
When they say you're crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
And to him, like I said, who knows? Maybe he's seen stuff that we have no idea. You know, unfortunately, we'll probably never know. You know, that Dan Schneider shit, or we won't know until it's well too late. That's the sad
Was he a
part.
part? No, he wasn't.
No, not a part of that. That's just one in the same kind of cartoony wheelhouse, like, as he did
child star shit.
Yeah, child star stuff. So I think this is pretty much it from him.
My dad was by his cousin.
Shit.
Well, I'm really glad they bleeped that out. Thank you, Channel
He's
5.
in my ear all the time.
See, this is like a therapy sesh.
Yeah, see, this is
maybe,
like, wow.
Maybe
like,
I am. Who the fuck knows, bro?
Oh!
That's funny.
It's like the interview.
It's not funny.
No, it's like the interview when NM says he's gay.
Oh, yeah.
Guido Papi.
Don't put my
What
tag.
someone wants to say. It didn't feel like that when it happened. Look, this is the worst thing to say, and I'm not going to say it. I never had no problem with gay people. Never. I remember paying for people's like transition surgery when I was fucking around the internet heavy.
Whoa.
I've never been adversarial towards it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't seem like a homophobic guy.
No. But I don't know, I'm open to whatever. If somebody's got more information on the subject, then, you know,
more information, AKA you want to meet up?
I know he's very religious lately.
Yeah, I think he's definitely, and again, that's where the masculinity thing comes into account because, you know, whether the Bible and, you know, religion, that they really have kind of strict guidelines for that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah,
and
especially
so,
like the homophobic shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially if, like, say, guys, let us know if you have any more old school friends or old school parents or uncles that are like, hey, you know, F that F stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't F with that. You know, it's tons of.
I could only imagine like coming out to parents that are strict like that. That's got to be crazy.
And it's not even like a homophobic thing. It's more like homo hatred. It's not even like homophobic. It's like whatever that word would be. Yeah. I'm sure there is a word.
It's instilled in generations.
Because they're not afraid. They're like, I do not like you.
I guess that's hatred.
Yeah, because I would say that because that's not afraid. Because you could like be like, I don't like you, but I'm not afraid of you. That's definitely
stay over there is like afraid.
And that's kind of like I said.
Hatred is like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Exactly. Like, and that, I don't think Shia Labeouf has any of that. I don't think he's like, and he's never like randomly attacked a gay person before. I think these motherfuckers just crossed the line, and my boy was like, Transformers.
Oh, I know I'm deep off into the Bible. I know what the Bible says
about
homosexuality.
What does it say?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah, twin.
I mean, he's not lying.
Nah, twin. Again,
it does say.
I've always heard the thing. I'm like, bro, you got to read the Bible. I'm like, bro, the Bible's so long. You know what I mean? But then, like, people.
Long? I've read book. You never read a book longer than the Bible?
Oh, I have, but I'm like, the Bible's like a kind of like a boring book to read. I've heard it's not exactly.
That's your point of view.
Well, no,
there's different points. Of view.
I agree, but I'm saying I think that's why a lot of people don't like. I mean,
there's no pictures in here.
Well, okay, I'm not saying that. Damn, that'd be funny if they had a picture Bible. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure there's like a children one.
They got an audio. I guess I could podcast that shit. Podcast the Bible.
If someone could read the Bible, who would you want to have it read to you?
They have a ton of them. There's an app where like Chris Pratt reads it.
But anybody.
Ooh, if I had to pick a voice, I want like Gordon Ramsay reads the Bible. Blimey, you fucking idiot! You better not be gay.
Are you an idiot sandwich?
or Neil deGrasse Tyson reads the Bible.
Oh, that would put me to sleep.
But wouldn't that be? It'd be completely like counterintuitive because I don't think I
doubt. Because science.
Yeah, and he probably I don't know if he's agnostic or whatever that word is.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman or Piers Morgan. He's kind of British, but not in the fun way, if you know what I mean. Like, he's not one I would read. Or Snoop Dogg. Yes. Snoop Dogg narrates the Bible.
While reading it.
Facts. John 3:16. That'd be pretty lit, man.
Can I get a lighter?
Oh, that'd be cool. Like a lighter flick before each verse, like Lil Wayne.
A really long time ago.
Bro, you can do whatever you want with the text.
That'd be funny. You light the whole mic on fire.
You know what I mean? I'm a traditional Catholic. That's okay.
And what's the difference between a traditional
too,
Catholic and, let's say, a more progressive Christian?
I really f with the Bible. But
that's a fucking hell of a clip to end it off. So I fuck with the Bible heavy. Let us know if you fuck with the Bible in the comments. And ultimately, this is where the whole discussion of like the progressive side of religion versus that very more traditional side of things. Obviously, in society, we're moving head fast in the more progressive route, and there's no stopping that. You know, if you're a traditional person, I'm sorry. You know, maybe you have to go to fucking a more traditional country, because at least in America, I don't see that reversing. Not with the generation that we have, not with the kids that we have.
Yeah. Well, isn't that the whole reason why America started, was to avoid the persecution?
Allegedly.
Of the church.
And that's why a lot of people are angry about.
We're supposed to be like the melting pot, but of religions. You're not supposed to be sought after.
And that's why a lot of people have the issue, and this is obviously going to ruffle feathers, of like America being a Christian nation.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I always wondered that as a kid.
Yeah.
When you do the Pledge of Allegiance and shit. I was always very confused by that.
It is because, again, like I said, you know, I'm not super whatever, but like, as like, let's say if you were a Muslim person who lived here, the Pledge of Allegiance probably doesn't make you feel too good.
Well, yeah, I remember looking around in my class, and I had there was a Muslim girl and I think a Muslim dude. And I would always look at them, and I never said nothing to them because I didn't put two and two together. But I was always like, I don't think this coincides with them. That's weird. Why did they have to do it? It was always weird to me.
And ultimately, I think you're right in the fact that it does kind of contradict in that original idea of America being that freedom of like, oh, you can practice.
Along what line when it switched up? and when that became like the thing.
I think the problem is ultimately because the people who came over here were all like kind of one religion. So they were like, oh, we're going to come get away from that to be this. But then other people wanted to come over here too. And they're like, well, we don't want you. Which is fucked up.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think in their head, they were like, oh, this is going to be the quote unquote melting pot. But then they see, let's say like Iran. And they're like, oh, well, maybe not. We don't want to completely, meld the pot here. Because unfortunately, there are some religious differences that are very stark and very kind of impossible to get beyond.
Yeah. I mean, most of the religions is like, well, if you don't believe this, fuck you.
And
you
I think
deserve to die.
We're coming at it, like me and Guido are coming at it from a very layman's perspective. Is like, we're not like, oh, I'm super fucking traditional this, or he's super whatever that. At least me, like me personally, I'm more open in terms of, like, I think, multiple ideas from multiple angles. That has to be it.
Yeah, I have my own beliefs. I wouldn't say I follow into like a specific category.
Like the whole gay thing. Like me personally, I don't think what Shia Labeouf says on that is 100% accurate. I don't think a God would be like, especially make that many people and then, oh, sorry. Again, like I said, that's the complicated thing, and let us know in the comments because, again, we're like I said, this is the most we've even gone into it.
What is a good day?
What is a good day, and what's a good Christian? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, you want to try a little snacky poo?
Ooh, a little breaky too. Yes.
So let me get the camera on me. I don't even know how long ago it was, but we did a snack review, like content video we put on Instagram. It was for Final Boss Sours.
Yes.
And we had tried the Lyrical Lemonade collab was the one that we had.
It was delicious.
These now you can get at Walmart, baby.
I was pretty shocked. I was like, damn, they're going big market with it.
This is sour strawberry mango.
Ooh, mango.
It is a level 2.
Level 2.
Now they're doing at a level 4 now. I've only had a level 3 before.
Yes, and honestly, like I said, they are very delicious. I wasn't shocked by the sour.
Made with real fruit. You can buy them on Amazon, Walmart, and I'm sure a couple other stores have it.
Let them know BBE sent you.
Give us some tags real quick.
Hey, while Guido is opening our delicious snacks, make sure you guys go follow us on all of our social media at Guido Papi, Cam the Man. Right now, we're bumping it over on Instagram and TikTok. We're on that road to 500, so every little step counts. We really appreciate everyone who's helped us out so far. Rumble, YouTube, all that good stuff. And the Patreon right now is totally free. We've got audio only up on there. And bonuses are coming, including maybe even some like fast food fun. We might even do like, I know me and Guido are big chili fans, so we might dig into some kind of like chili reviews. Let us know if there's anything you guys want to see, bonus material in the comments.
All right, so look, real fruit. I know you can't see because of the angle of the camera and stuff. That's a real strawberry coated and a real mango.
I'll put it on my camera. It should be a little easier to see here.
There you go.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a big one here.
When I first heard of this company, I didn't know that it was fresh fruit. I really like it.
Much better, yeah.
Because
I enjoy it.
I'm not a big fan of like gummies in terms of like trolleys and shit like that. I feel like
back in the day, Gushers was the shit, but like now that I'm older, I'm like, I can't do that.
Like in my head, like sometimes I'll be in the mood for a gummy and then I get them. I'm like, why'd I do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but like I have a sensitive stomach and gummies like are very like, I don't know.
I'm very conscious of my teeth when it comes to that stuff too.
That too,
but
yeah.
they say to try this to get the right way, take a bite of the whole thing. So
okay,
you have the mango and the strawberry.
To completely consume.
Yeah, so you can get the strawberry and mango.
All right, guys. Hey, we're going to chomp down. If you have a snack, chomp with us.
Oh, that's delicious. Ooh, it's pretty sour.
Yeah, nice and chewy. Okay.
I like it. I enjoy it.
Yes, very good. Little ASMR for you.
It's very sour now.
Guys, remember, you can get this over at Walmart. That's pretty cool. Did they have a bunch of different flavors, or was it just like kind of one?
Yeah, they had like a big display set up with like level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, and then all these different flavors.
Do they sell? Is it like an individual sale like that, or does it come in a box?
This is individual. You can buy both.
Okay, cool.
This is an individual box or individual bag.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Not too bad, but definitely like
it's like $2 or something.
Yeah, that's nice. And again, it's a good way to get some candy without
candy, gummy, and fruit. More on the sweet side, but.
Because, again, it's not, like, over-sugared, which is my big problem with, again, like, trolleys and things like that. That's why I'm, like, a no-go. I'm a big chocolate guy, or, like, M&Ms or things like that.
That's true.
Let us know your favorite candy in the comments. Maybe eventually we'll do, like, a candy tier list, too.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like fun. I know my boy he likes the Twizzies. I know you like the Twixies. No, not Twixies. Or maybe it is Twix. Do you like Twix? I forgot it was you that likes
Twix. Twix are okay.
Yeah.
I like feeling very patriotic.
Yeah, facts. I mean, you look like A$AP Rocky, bro. Fuck yeah. Hey, lick my taint. Yeah.
Did you watch the Olympics?
I have not watched the Olympics, although there was one thing, obviously the big clip of Alyssa Liu. I did see that. I don't know if you watched the Alyssa
You
Liu.
watched nothing, just some clips?
Just clips, yeah. I didn't tune in.
It's hard, though, because like you got your Winter Olympics and you got your Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when it's not in America, right, you're on their time zones.
Yes.
So this one was in Italy. So depending on what you got, and I know your schedule's fucked.
All over the place.
So it's really hard for you to watch that.
That's why
shit.
it's usually easier. Like I'll wait for the big moments to come out on YouTube or things like that.
Yeah. Well, and the good thing is if you're subscribed to, I think, what is it, Peacock? You can go in right now and watch whatever you wanted to watch because it's all out.
And I do like that. And obviously, there's been tons of different performances. I think the big one was obviously Alyssa Liu doing the Peak Pantress, which we were talking about that earlier. The music choice has been pretty interesting lately.
Yeah, I noticed. I saw a couple clips. Like, again, it was hard for my schedule, too, to watch a lot. I mostly watch, like, the bobsledding and the hockey.
Yeah.
But I noticed for, like, the figure skating and stuff, a lot of the song choices were like, oh, shit.
And me personally, like I enjoyed, like I said, I watched it, and it was a fun performance, and I've never really heard of Homegirl before, and most people probably haven't. And just to see her, and she's been doing this for a few years, I'm going to just kind of hop around this clip so we don't get copyright raped.
Yeah, it's very different how, like, the Olympics usually is, like, the super clean-cut, conservative vibe.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't expect to hear, like, Pink Pantress, you know, and I was...
But even, like, in the looks of the skaters.
Yeah.
She's a very alternative vibe.
Oh, for sure.
I
Like,
was
if
very
you guys,
surprised on that.
Yeah, look her up. Her
Nothing
name is,
wrong with it. It's just cool. It's
I mean,
like,
hey, a lot of people are digging it. You know
now
what I'm
more
saying?
people can feel that they're represented. I know
Yeah.
she has like a crazy hairstyle, and like a lot of people are copying that right now.
I will say her hair is pretty cool. She's got like stripes. It's like brown, blonde, brown,
She
blonde.
looks like these old curtains we used to have in my house.
Yeah, and then she her thing is like she extends it. It looks like a peacock bird, like that bird that has like the big thing. That was the joke that she made. Also, she's a big anime fan, so a point for Cam the Man right there. She's got like those cool what's that piercing that you put on your septum? I think right there. That's like in front of your teeth.
No, that septum's your nose.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what that one's called.
But yeah, she's got that. Yeah, I would say agree. Yeah, she's an alternative.
Yeah, she's
choice.
not your typical clean cut normal one.
Yeah, and hey, let us know in the comments.
But she killed it. She did good.
She did great. She again, I wish I could play the song, but you know we're gonna get completely
She
destroyed.
represents USA.
USA, and that's
there's a bunch of controversies. I saw another girl who is a U.S. citizen and whatever, but represented another country and then talk shit about the USA.
Yeah,
like,
I did
there's
hear
all
about
types
that.
Of shit going on.
Yeah, and I think that was my big thing where like celebrities and athletes shouldn't.
I know during
I
the
don't know.
Olympics things get very political too because it's very like nationalism. Like it's my country
Yeah.
better than your country, some bitch and shit like that, right? But yeah, I agree. They the athletes kind of take it too much upon themselves.
Well, yeah, especially like no offense, but like a lot of you guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Also, the small percentage of people that actually watch the Olympics because they fuck with the sports and understand it and follow these athletes is one thing. Then a lot of people just watch because it's my country.
Yes, exactly.
Or it's viral. Let me watch a clip or whatever.
Exactly, and it's like the prestige of like, oh, I watched the Olympics because it's the Olympics. I don't know if it's that. I don't think it's as heavy as it used to be.
And there's and there's a lot of people that just don't watch it at all.
Yeah, or they'll just look up clips like a lot of
That too,
people
yeah.
do. Like, oh, okay, is there any standout performances like Alyssa's or anything like that? Then they will go and
But yeah, there's
search it up.
definitely some clips worth going back and looking and take a look at and see.
Yeah, and I mean, and in terms of medals, we're actually going to pull up the medal results here as to what countries really took
It was
away
very
the gold.
interesting to see. Norway won the most medals in general between all three categories. And also they got the most golds at 18.
Yeah, 18
They had
golds.
41 medals total. That's wild.
Yeah, and America was in a second. I don't know. I guess you could call that a close second with 33, which I mean, 40. They got quite a few more.
And golds were pretty close. The silvers were tied, and then bronze were close. So it's pretty close.
Yes, yeah. It looks like the golds is where they So yeah, the golds are where they really took. Norway really was killing it.
And then the Netherlands in third place.
Oh,
Italy,
Italy,
in
let's
fourth.
go.
Nice.
Nice.
It's always nice when you're the home representing country and doing decent.
No, facts. Yeah, getting at least top 5, I think, is pretty respectable.
Who came in last place?
Very last, at least in terms of this chart, we've got Belgium at 0, 0, 1, and 1. So actually, no, they got 1.
Yeah, one bronze.
They got 1.
Oh, well.
And that's kind of crazy. Like, I wonder if that one Belgian guy that got a bronze, like, hey, I did it.
To get any medal is a good thing.
No, I think, I think people are like, oh, it's a bronze. Like, bronze in the Olympics is fucking impressive. Like, if
you got to think about it, bro. This don't come every year.
Nah.
And they train so long for this.
Yeah, these guys are the top of the top. You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
when back in the day, like speaking of the Olympics,
Yeah.
in the 80s, they had the big rivalry was USA versus Russia.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Russia can't compete into the World Cup right now.
Why they got to invade everybody, bro?
Yeah. But
wow.
So in the hockey days back then in the 80s, you couldn't be a professional athlete to represent. So they would find like people in college or like just top athletes in the country or whatever.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Apparently.
Because everyone accused Russia of like, yeah, they're professional. And they're like, no, they're not. Because you couldn't get paid for it.
Oh, wow.
So things have changed a lot.
No, and that's why it is interesting to see that. And like I said, I enjoy it. I think the Olympics is something that, like, as a tradition,
Yeah, it's a good way to get your pride of your country and shit. Like the USA and Canada hockey game for the finals. Yeah. That was insane. Yes, I know all my hockey fans, my boys, we watched that game.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that in just a little bit. I'm actually really excited.
It was crazy. It was a good game, bro.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to pull up the video here. The U.S. wins the men's hockey gold.
In OT, baby.
OT, baby.
I was surprised. Canada was stacked. I was surprised Canada did not take that. USA held it down, bro. I know homie Jack Hughes got his tooth busted out, and he's bleeding everywhere, and they're still talking. I know they've been celebrating. They went to Miami off the Zins.
Hey, we're off the Zin packs, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to the club, and then they had to go meet Trump and eat Big Macs.
I will say I heard that was the big controversy, too, is that they got to go hang out with Trump, but the ladies got to go to a way more luxurious experience. Is that true? I don't know if you heard anything about that.
I don't know. I know the ladies denied it at first, and then they got to go back.
Well, I think the ladies, they didn't go to Trump's. They ended up, I don't know if it's a ladies hockey team or another ladies whatever. They went in somewhere in Las Vegas, and people were laughing because, like, the men's team got, like, fucking McDonald's hamburgers and shit, and the ladies were getting, like, Red Lot, like, super fancy shit in Vegas.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, like I said, that's where I'm like, hey, if you're hanging out with Trump, he's getting you Mickey D's. That's kind of his staple, unfortunately. I would kind of be upset if Trump got me McDonald's. Because me, personally, McDonald's does not cater well. Like, I've never, like, heard of McDonald's catering. Apparently, they do it. But, like, just imagine, like, oh, I'm going to bring a bunch of fucking 2-hour cheeseburgers to your wedding. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of things that hold over better. Like, even with DoorDash, like, I don't think I'd ever, like, there's not many things I would DoorDash from McDonald's that I think could hold out. Because the fries, they're cooked. The burger's cooked. Maybe a chicken sandwich or something like that. But other than that, you need something like Chipotle or like a burrito or a taco. Something that, like, you can reheat and it doesn't completely fall apart. Because even with, like, the invention of air fryers, like, it's not 100%. Like, I guess you can air fry your french fries. But, like, if you're talking, like, a hamburger bun, that shit cooked, guys.
I don't eat McDonald's, so I don't fucking know.
No, I mean, especially, I think I haven't. Whenever I get it, I regret it immediately. Every single time.
I will say that, yeah.
Like, every time I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it.
It just feels like, damn, why'd I eat this shit?
Even, like, the better stuff. Like, even if you get just, like, the chicken or something, it's like, something about, like, maybe we work there or maybe, like, something, like, we're traumatized internally. I don't know what it is. But, like, I
think it was like that even before I worked there, though.
But I could eat, like, Wendy's or anything like that. And, like, it still doesn't feel great, but it doesn't nearly, like, affect me in the same way. Especially if you throw a little bit of a Frosty in there. Ooh, baby. I'm a big Frosty head, low-key. But, guys, let us know how you guys feel about the dramatic U.S. win.
USA.
Yeah, like I said, my boy is feeling super patriotic today. And as you should. I mean, hell, they took number 2 overall at the Olympics, so shout out to the U.S.
Oh, yeah, for overall medals. Now,
I'm not huge, and I don't know, maybe you don't know either, but is the U.S. usually high-ranked in these sort of things?
I would say in more recent years and shit, we've done pretty decent.
Nice, okay.
Things. I'm sure we weren't taken serious back in the day, but we've been trying to hold our own, especially not having Russia in competition.
Boy, that's a big deal too, because I know those Russian athletes can be fucking bears, bro. They're crazy.
That's true.
And we are back, baby. It's Can the Man, Guido Papi, the BBE podcast. Man, I like that jersey, Guido Papi. What's it all about?
Hey, Orlando City, baby, the Lions.
Arr.
I went to the game. Okay, so this was yesterday.
Yes, that's the day of the recording. Yesterday.
Yes. And we played Inter Miami. And boy, I don't go to many games, but I was glad I did. I got to see the GOAT, Messi. Messi was a fucking menace.
You almost were able to grab him, right? You were like, wow, geez.
I could have tickled his keister if I really wanted to. But no, it was a great time, bro. This picture right here is pretty iconic. Messi scored pretty much the game-winning goal here and ran up to the supporter section, which if you look at this picture, I'm not in it, but it cuts off like 2 people before me. A couple of my homies are in it.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Messi goes up there and basically is like, what? Like talking shit to us.
Oh,
everyone's like, if you zoom in, people are flicking them off. Fuck you, Messi.
Guys, go look on our YouTube or our Rumble if you want to see this picture. And I actually see, because Guidos actually has the jersey on right now, too. Yep. So, Yeah, and Orlando City, they've been doing their thing lately.
No, they've been losing a lot lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
The season just started, though.
Okay, so.
But it's a good time regardless. I always tell everybody, like, if you don't really like soccer, come to a game.
And I meant more Orlando City as like a team in general. Like they've gotten their reputation up, I guess.
Somewhat.
I guess to when they started, like back however
I would
many
say
years
maybe
ago.
a couple seasons ago was when they were.
And they've definitely become way more known. Like I know a lot more normies that go and have either been to a game or watched a game or anything like that.
This city is not used to soccer like that.
No, yeah. Well, and that's a great point, too.
But now we got a lot of Latin Americans here.
Yeah.
And Spanish people. So, like, the culture's coming in.
Yo, let's get Bad Bunny at the fucking Orlando City halftime show, bro. Yo.
They don't do halftime shows, but that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Or even, like, a equivalent, like, Florida level, like, Spanish artist. I'm sure there's a couple out here. Let us know in the comments.
There's a bunch, bro.
Facts.
But, like, so, Orlando, since Messi is signed with Miami.
Yeah.
I forgot, don't quote me on how many times, but he hasn't played against us, like actually, because he's either been sick, injured, or on doing some other obligations, whatever, blah, blah. So for me to actually go to this game and then get to see him play was fucking awesome.
And some people would pay big money to see Messi play, like that close up.
Shout out to my brother for hooking me up with the tickets. Love you.
Shout out, bro.
But that was a good thing, bro. We had fun. We went tailgating. We did the whole 9 yards. Had some drinky poos.
Facts.
Went out afterwards.
And like I said, if you're in the city, it's a fun time. Go to Orlando.
Yeah, definitely. If you're not a fan of soccer, but you like good times, go show up. Go tailgate. Go sit in the supporter section.
Because I will say the crowd energy is very good.
Yep.
Like, and I will say if the team starts losing, maybe they'll get a little angry. I've noticed that.
Oh yeah, I mean, like this is our rivals. This is a rivalry game. So like,
yeah,
right off the bat, we were cheering "Fuck Miami" right off the bat. So that's a different kind of energy. And we were beating them 2-0, which is insane for us to have the 2 goals. And then we just shit the bed and they came back and beat us.
What kind of energy it was?
Big Banter energy. we fucking had no energy. So.
Right, thanks, man.
Sad.
But yeah, that was a pretty awesome thing, Guido Papi. Thank you for breaking that. That was a good ass story, and I know you had a fun time. I want to go again to another Orlando City
we took
game.
you. Okay, so you're a prime example. You've never been to a soccer game before, right?
Yeah, that was my first and only one so far, and it was great.
Did you fuck with soccer before that?
I like it. I almost played it, and then I broke my knee.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. I literally signed up for soccer practice as a kid. I played for like a week, and then I broke my knee.
At least you got the weekend.
I got a weekend, and then, I literally dislocated my knee, and I was very sad. Didn't even get any grass on my cleat.
That sucks, dog.
It was bad. It was bad, too. It was I think I traumatized a couple of the kids there, because my knee was like outside of my leg. It was disgusting.
Shit. Yep, that's not good. But after going to the game, do you like soccer more?
For sure.
Ish. I know you're not a fan, but
yeah, like I said, I would definitely go to another game.
You go again?
I don't know if I'd watch it all the time on TV, but I'm not a huge sports guy either, so take that into account, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true.
But compared to some other stuff, it's definitely more watchable, and the crowd is a lot of fun. So
it was a good time.
Yeah, and I also compared to like football, it didn't seem like they took as many timeouts and as many breaks. I don't know if that's
it's a whole different thing.
That's what I figured.
They don't stop the time.
Exactly.
It just keeps going.
And that's what I say football. Like I don't hate that, but yeah, sometimes football games can drag on a long time.
Well, yeah, I get annoyed with the football games is how many commercial breaks.
100%, and that's why that too, and then everything's Hard Rock Bet, fucking sports gambling.
Well,
shit.
It's the same with this too.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
they're
that.
betting on it, brother.
Yeah. Kalshi, and it's not on sports betting. Kalshi's gonna take care of the rest. We talked about all of that on our last episode. If you want to hear us really dig into that kind of stuff,
that's true.
Now, before we end out the show, I've got a little bit of a box office overview, but this is more of a show series. Now, Guido, were you a fan of Adult Swim back in the day? Were you ever like kind of like a Robot Chicken watcher?
Robot Chicken was my shit.
Or
I
like
Family
Aqua
Guy.
Teen, Hunger for any of that kind of stuff?
I watched some Super Jail sometimes, but that was...
Shout out Super Jail.
Crazy.
Now, exactly, yeah. Adult Swim is definitely like a very alternative, like, if you're on some drugs or something, put on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of trippy animation, very short, not, the series are very, like, sporadic, in my opinion. Like, it's like, not a lot of, like, continuation. It's not like a series.
Yeah.
Although they did play anime, so that would be, like, the one exception.
Didn't they have Star Wars Clone Wars on there one time?
They did, for a little while.
Samurai Jack was on there for a while.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, okay, there was, like, a ton of normal stuff.
Odd Future Gang, they had a show too on there, right?
I think so. Yeah, Tyler, the Creator, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of... And see, those are, like, the gems.
Odd Future Gang, Odd Future.
Now, I wasn't a big fan of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or anything like that. Some people really love.
Is that the one with the meatballs?
Yeah. See, those are the ones that I'm like, not my cup of tea. But I totally respect. You know, it's like Invader Jim or, you know, Invader Zim or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate that show, but I get why kids love it. It just creeps me out. It's like one of those shows that just creeps me out personally as a person. But I think maybe as a kid, like I think there's certain shows that like freak you out.
I didn't watch enough of Adult Swim.
And see, I was kind of the same way.
Over that.
I was in the middle about it. Like I only would watch it once in a while for like Robot Chicken or anything.
Yeah, Robot Chicken was my shit.
But once it started getting weird, that's why I was like, all right, let me go back to like the more calm stuff. Because I was a little bit terrified of anime back in the day. And I think a lot of kids are.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much nowadays. Because like anime can be pretty terrifying, as Guido Papi knows.
Trust me, I was on fucking shrooms, and that was not fun.
So it's like something that like, you know, you got to take with a grain of salt sometimes. And that's where I'm like, you know, Adult Swim has always been in the middle for me. Nowadays, I feel like they've kind of regulated, and now they play a lot more of the classics. They play a lot of stuff that Cartoon Network doesn't play anymore, like Samurai Jack.
Yeah, that was such a good show, man.
It's crazy because, I mean, that is a more mature show. Not like super crazy, but it is more mature, Samurai Jack. So I could see why it's like an Adult Swim thing.
Yeah.
And now, Smiling Friends. Have you ever heard of the show?
Nah.
This show was pretty awesome in terms of like it being created by like a couple of YouTubers. No one that was super
that's cool.
fancy in the Hollywood game.
Oh.
So when they got the option to do this, it was a pretty big deal. And now it's sad news, but maybe for the best, that Smiling Friends is going to be coming to a close after season 3.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm actually going to play this audio that I ripped from the creators explaining why, you know, they came to this conclusion. Because, you know, after listening to it, I kind of feel where they're coming from. So guys, just listen along.
Michael and I are here to announce that Smiling Friends will be ending.
His voice is a little wild,
season 3 is done.
We know that's super disappointing to hear.
Well, I think people's first question might be, why? What's the reason?
Yes, that's it. We should explain why. And after we finished season 3, Zach and I just both had the same feeling where we feel pretty burnt out after putting years and years into this, but also pretty accomplished. Like we just came to this feeling where we're like, I think that could just be it.
And I think that's a good point to remember, that they made a lot of this in-house. All the voices were their voices. A lot of the animation was them.
I have to watch like a clip of the show.
I would say it's a weird show, but it's a lot of fun. Like, just check it out. It's very short. It's like 15-minute episodes. Like, you could watch it on HBO if you have HBO.
What's it called? Smiling Friends?
Smiling Friends, yeah. Yeah, just check out a couple episodes and just let me know how you feel. I'd actually love to hear. Maybe on the next episode we could talk about it and get your review, because now, again, it's coming to an end. And a lot of people were surprised about this because a lot of shows, you know, like Rick and Morty or something, end up going for like ever.
That's true. Would you rather go out while it's still fresh and good and not dead? Or would you rather go out when everyone's like, we wish you were gone, bro?
And he's actually going to say that now here.
After season 3 and...
I mean, even from the very, very beginning of the show, we always said, oh man, how great would it be to, like, you know, really try to make the show as good as it could be and really put 100%, 110% into it, and then go out what feels like on top, what feels like leave them wanting more.
See what I mean? Like, yeah, that's
going,
a great
point.
Show. Because I think with any show, like The Simpsons, way too long. You know what I mean? It's anything.
But they're still killing it, though.
Well, I mean, they can have a good episode or two, but like, I don't know if the consistency's still there.
Yeah. Again, numbers-wise,
I'm not a regular watcher of The Simpsons anymore, and I don't watch Family Guy either. But, you know,
True.
I think I'd probably still enjoy it to an extent. But I guess there comes the point, like, you know, how long should anything, you know, go? Like, and especially something like,
I'd rather go out while I'm on top or at my peak.
And with Adult Swim, it's very weird because this show, like, once you watch it, you'll kind of get it. Like, I don't think it could go on forever.
Gotcha. Yeah, some shows aren't meant like that.
Yeah, like, and it's not like Breaking Bad or something. It's like a defined story.
Lost. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the whole controversy. A lot of y'all are probably too young to really know about Lost, or at least it on TV. But I never watched it all. But I got
so
too
confusing.
Yeah,
bro.
I got too confused. I even played a video game of Lost, which, if you thought the show was bad, the fucking video game's even.
I didn't even know they had a game, bro.
It's not good, ladies and gentlemen.
It's still in the air. Oh God. You know, like you said, we were really, after several years of really, really grinding on this show nonstop without any breaks, 24/7. We got to a point where we just felt like that's a good spot to end it, and we wouldn't want to be doing more seasons with like half-hearted, like with half, you know, or burnt out or not feeling it. And that's not fair to us, and it's not fair to the audience to give you guys fucking slop. That's not really, that sucks.
Yeah, exactly. And people might wonder, you know, we could give it to other people to run it, like another show, like a Like
kind of like how Rick and Morty did when well, I mean, that was a little bit more like they fired the bitch.
That was a forced takeover.
Well, exactly. That was fucked up. But I'm glad that like they didn't just like, because I bet Adult Swim would have given them a shit ton of money just to let them like, you guys can just give us the license and fuck
maybe.
off. So I'm glad that they're keeping the integrity of the show.
I don't know. It just feels too weird. It's not that type of show. It's so from Zach and I. Like from the scripts, from it, like, all of it, we're so control freaky over it. So
yeah, and it wouldn't be the same show. It's just not that kind of show. It's not built like
same
that.
thing. Like if we did this podcast and then like we wanted to stop and just give it to someone else, like it just wouldn't be the same show. Like I feel like podcasts are very like between people. You know what I mean? And their show specifically is like, again, they voice a lot of the voices and stuff like that. So it's again like when they fired Rick and Morty, he was like the heart of the show. And in my opinion, after that, it's never been the same with the replacement
I've
actors.
never watched it after that, to be honest.
And seeing
I just gave up on it.
Exactly, and I think that's a fair, that's fair. Because
end the show, in my opinion.
Because that was, again, and I get why they didn't want to in terms of money, but it was kind of disgraceful in my opinion, especially now that I think the allegations were kind of untrue for the most part.
Yeah, and that's the worst part of it all.
Yeah, same thing they did with fucking Johnny Depp, and that really pissed me off too. I'm glad that, I guess, allegedly they're doing another Pirates movie, but... That's another series where I'm like, I don't know if we really needed another Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm always happy to see another Johnny Depp film. So let's wrap up and see what these guys have to finish with here.
But yeah, I mean, it's very weird to do this, but this was our decision. It wasn't, Adult Swim are very supportive. They go have a break, either come back or don't. That's the other thing. We could come back in the future and make more episodes if we want. If we feel like it, and they've been super cool and said they would let
and
us
I think
do that.
Ultimately that could be a solution that they may end up doing in the future is that they, instead of doing like seasonal, they may just do like a special or things like that. Like, a quick out. Kind of like how South Park does it now. They're not so serialized, like, we're 20 whatever something every year. Now South Park is like, we do a special once in a while, or we have like the
You might get a season if they're really working.
Exactly, yeah. It's very very sporadic, which in my opinion, I'm kind of mad because I love South Park and I wish it wasn't so sporadic. But
yeah,
if it's between being sporadic and losing the quality, I'd rather it be sporadic.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments how you guys feel about Smiling Friends losing out and not losing out because it was their decision ultimately. Yep. And I'm glad that it was. Not like, you guys aren't getting the views or anything like, we have to cancel you. Because that's obviously a more negative way. So they're going out on top. And I think these guys more want to focus on maybe a new show or a new creation. They're not
or just chill.
Yeah.
Take some time off.
Well, exactly. Because I think if they're doing everything as much as they are in-house, it must be fucking exhausting.
You know how many seasons they did?
3.
3's not that much, but...
Well, they're very short episodes, so it's like...
But if they're doing everything, I could totally see.
Well, they're doing all the animation, if they're doing all the voices, I don't know exactly. Like I said, let us know in the comments. I'd love to know. I'm actually going to look into this more so I can recap it when hopefully Guido watches it so we can talk about it. But yeah, guys, so let us know how you feel about the end of Smiling Friends. And that was from the creators themselves and Adult Swim. So as far as I know, that is pretty verifiably true. So... Let us know in the comments, guys, and let me know your favorite Adult Swim show, whether it was, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh, I have a hard time saying that. That's hard to say fast. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Try to say that 5 times fast, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe it was an anime. Like, a lot of people discovered their favorite animes on there.
There's
like
a bunch
Samurai
of shows,
Jack.
There's a bunch of shows in there that I don't even remember the names of, but I used to watch.
Exactly. And so, guys, I would love to get your opinions on it in the comments. And, of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Because that road to 500, we're on that road, baby. And we're getting closer and closer every single day, all because of you guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and if you want the audio only, again, it's going to be over on our Patreon. We've got some great bonus material coming up very, very soon.
Yep.
So,
and we're trying to get a guest on.
Yes, and if you have any guest suggestions, please drop them in the comments. If you think you could be a good guest, drop it in the comments. Let us know. We're open to most stuff. We're open. We like I said, we open-minded. We're like Shia Labeouf, baby. We're open-minded out here. It's Cam the Man, Guido Papi, the show that makes you want to grow, the BBE podcast. We're going to see y'all in just a little while. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell Shia Labeouf he's the bomb, and let me know your favorite Shia LaBeouf movie. Transformers. We're out of here, baby.